It all started 22 years ago in the southeast suburbs when a string of armed robberies at fast food restaurants began to occur. Employees described the suspect as a young man dressed in striped clothing wearing a mask. Nothing too out of the ordinary, except for one thing. The money in the register wasn't touched. He was after the hamburgers. It didn't take long for police to track down and arrest the 15-year-old who had now become universally known as the ground beef thief. However, it was only a few hours after his release that he began a crime spree that would go on for more than a decade. With his trial fast approaching, we decided to ask the nation what they think about the ground beef thief.
I think it's pretty courageous of him.
I think it's ridiculous that we're wasting money, resources, time to prosecute this kid.
He's kind of like, you know, the boyfriend with the motorcycle that your parents don't want you to hang around, you know. At least, you know,
I love
hamburgers to me.
Be sure to tune in tonight when Keith Becker interviews the man behind the mask for the very first time. For WKAT TV Channel 3, I'm Tom Chambers.
So, this is going to be your basic Q&A. You know, I'm going to dig into your past a little bit, your turn to a life of crime. Then you'll get a chance to justify yourself, and maybe I'll throw you a curveball or two along the way. When it's all done, we'll all go home happy. Well, maybe not so much in your case. Well, hey, don't worry about a thing, really. I'll see you up there in 20. And it's a pleasure to have you here. Good evening, America. I'm Keith Becker, and you're watching The Becker Chronicle. While researching our series on the moral decay of America, I've come across some of the worst criminals this country has ever seen. But let me tell you, folks, they might all pale in comparison to what's in store for you tonight on The Becker Chronicle. Mr. Ground Beef Thief, America's finally going to get a chance to look at you. Everything happens for a reason, son. And I believe that you were put on this earth so that you could be on my show, The Becker Chronicle, and finally do something positive with your life. I recently learned that you were incarcerated, then declared free of your kleptomaniac tendencies. Want to fill us in about that? Sounds like we've hit a sore spot with you. Hello? Hey! Hey!
Can I get one of those hamburgers over there?
No.
Famished.
Those are for people who earned them. Why don't you tell us about this psychosis that drives you?
Psychosis? No, I'm done talking.
This is what I'm talking about, America. Every day, the namby-pamby elite in this country spawn more and more people like our beef bandit here. People that think they can do just whatever they want without any repercussion. Listen up, all you criminal scum. The American people demand justice. This is where we draw the line, and I'm at the front of the car. Now, sir, I'm telling you about the called because if we don't, we're doomed. And you can help me. Simply send your checks and money orders
full of shit, Keith.
You can't talk like that on my show.
The censors will take care of it. That's not the point. The point is, you claim to be some moral authority when in reality, you're worse than I am. What? You feed off the blood of this country that you love so much. At least I'm upfront about what I do. I'm small time compared to you. You steal from millions of people.
Huh. He's delusional, folks. Maybe he's got mad cow disease.
Talked enough. It's time for you to shut up.
What? Hey, what? Hey!